You know, the natural one, the godly one, the only one, the carbon-based one. And recently, for your information, that I'm so satisfied with myself now, a woman went down to Honduras and at the healing village, and her breast was completely rotting off. And we begin to put a poultice. We're making a special poultice with the cablote plant, a very powerful plant called the cablote. It's one that the Maya used to use. We put this poultice on this woman's breast that was already rotten off. In 2 months, guess what we saw? A brand new breast growing back with a nipple on it. Would you believe that? Well, you should. Glands grows back. All glands grows back. Philip's mother, which is Annette introduced me to a woman many years ago named Zadia Ife from Philadelphia that had myasthenia gravis, which is the degeneration of the cells of the brain. The doctor told the woman that they would never go back. But I tell you what, she's running again, she's walking again, and everything else is happening. Prior to coming to me, they had cut her thymus gland out after she came to me. 2 years later, they found out that her gland grew back. And you know the breast is a gland. The mammal glands, they're glands. They grow back. But you have to provide them with that alkali environment for such occurrence to take place. There is help, in other words.
Yeah, so you said she needed a certain herb, or was it just get her body alkaline?
Well, the only thing that would make the body, that put the body in an alkali state would be herbs. They're herbs. That's how it would alkali the body. Herbs. And I can't see why we have to question the herbs. Because when I was going to Sunday school, the thing that they teach you is to learn to read the Bible from page to page, from front page to the last one, from Genesis to Revelation. And in the Bible, in 3 different places, or 4 or 5, it shows that the herbs are for healing. In the first book, Genesis 1-9, the herbs are for healing. So what could have caused us to look the other way? Why do we allow the doctors to give up a family chemotherapy when the Bible said the herbs are for healing? And if you go to the Quran, it says the same thing. If you go to the Talmud or the Torah, it says the same thing. Not to mention the Bhagavad Gita, they all support the herbs are for healing. So when we go to get chemotherapy and an injection, then it's only saying that we need help. That's all it is saying. We need help. And I was one of them. Because when I was sick, I was only 24. And they gave me an operation in Casablanca, Morocco. But if I had done better, and that was not to come until 6 years later, that was 30, my diabetes persisted. My impotence persisted. I wore glasses. And I was very extremely angry. But someone that not only believed in God, he delivered himself to God. Because he asked me, do you believe in God? I said, of course I do. He said, that's what's wrong. That's what's wrong with everybody. All they do is say that they believe in God. But that doesn't help them nor God. Because when you tell someone that you believe in God, you're saying to someone that you're uncertain about God. But when you deliver yourself to God, you get the goodies. You get the benefits. But when you reject God, you get nothing. And that's what we've been doing, unconsciously. Brother, my mother did it. My grandmother did it. I did it. Because we didn't know. But truth is here.
All right.